The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by spirits. Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Yeah. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest, timeless, collective, channeled message from the Tarot in the Shadow series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always be the one with the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live, raw, real, unedited, uncut, unfiltered, unscripted, and sugar-free broadcast. Because the only thing we're sugar around here is these fingernails. Hell no. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So we're going to do a little bit of solitaire tonight to get our message. We did pull alpha and omega messages, so they're setting up there nice and pretty. Just wait until the end of the show when we'll read them over and see how everything correlates. So here we go. I got the Gypsy Witch fortune telling playing cards. So we're going to get right into it. What is the Tarot in the Shadows message tonight? Please and thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for my brothers and sisters of humanity, the love and peace and happiness try here at this time. All right, look, all these cards are supposed to flip over like that. I'm going to show you what they are, though. We have the 7 of Spades leading. We have the 7 of Diamonds, the 10 of Spades, and the Jack of Spades all coming out. 7 of Spades. Walking away the end, cutting through negativity. There's some sort of divine plan. Part of the divine plan is that you should walk away, cut through some negativity. Is part of the divine plan. Did you focus on minding your own freaking business right now? I heard 3 more shuffles since we had all those cards come out, because that's not how solitaire works. We started off with 1 card out of the deck every time. So let's see. Okay, they said cut it back together. All right. Let's see the Tarot in the Shadows message for tonight. Please and thank you. Shout outs to Z, our first commenter for the session. And our interstate frequential friend. I see Daisy. All right, here we go. 10 of Spades, first card out. So, interesting. I had a feeling there was going to be a comeback out of that. So, we're going to get these messages. So, what you have is an ending. Something has come to an end. The death of an idea or a situation with a 10 of Spades. Okay, that's the main energy. It has to do with an ending. The end. I heard the end. Why I need to write down the end? It better be important, because I just got told to write down the end. It's like, write it down. Write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. That's what I heard. Write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Okay. That's what I heard. So, let's see. What you wanted in this is the 9 of Spades energy, saying you want to have some fucking passion. Look at the rose on that card. But you want to overcome your fears of love. You want somebody who's passionate for you and not fucking afraid. You want somebody who's willing to see if you'll catch them when they fall for you. Okay, what you doing about this? The 9 of Diamonds. You're out here living your best life. You being single, independent. Miss Independent. That's why I love her. Yes. And how you feeling? You're feeling 9 of fucking. Look at these 9s, you guys. You're feeling 9 of Hearts energy. You're feeling emotionally independent. I'm so proud of you. You're feeling so good in your own energy. Hold on, I almost flipped that over to. Well, I mean, I kind of did flip it over, but I didn't. Anyways, point is, so you feeling so emotionally independent, you ready to go talk to somebody already, but they said, nope, not yet. Okay. Well, what are you talking about? There's our fucking fourth nine. I'm done right now. You guys, I'm done right now. Now we have the 9 of Wands, and what you're talking about? Oh my God. Fucking done. 99.99. Hello. If you bought something that was marked stay on the shelf at 99.99, you get 100 points. Nine of Wands in your conversational space is telling me that you're talking about you're fucking done. You're fucking done. You're done. You're like, I'm good, man. I don't need to do this. I'm so happy in my own energy. I know how to be by myself. I'm just going to go do that. Yeah, because I want somebody who's not fucking afraid to love me. I'm not going to sit up here and hold myself up. You said, because I want to love, and I could easily love, but this person or the ones that you've met so far, apply it as it goes, been afraid. They've been afraid. Yeah, they've been afraid to let loose and have that passion with you. You know, you want a real deal. Okay. Well, what you know is the 2 of Hearts. You know that they love you. You know they fucking love you. They're just holding themselves back. What Spirit is showing you is King of Spades. Just cool it now. Ooh, watch out. Don't want to lose control. Cool it down. Ooh, watch out. Don't want to fall in love. Okay. Well, you already know you could fall in love with this person, but now you got to pretend like you're not or something like that. Now you got to go cold. I heard quit cold turkey. Somebody is quitting cold turkey, whether that's off of a love, cigarettes, drinking, or anything else. It's big enough for me to write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Oh, goodness. I got quit cold turkey. Okay. Did you quit cold turkey on a situation or, a habit, or what was it? What you quit cold turkey? There's something here you quit cold turkey because Spirit showed you to. This has already happened. All right. So there's an ending. As a result of this ending, here you are. You're decided, okay, you know what? I'm good. I'm just going to keep embracing my single life. I'm happy on my own energy. I don't require much from anyone else. Really, I don't require anything. It's all just a cherry on top. So what you're doing, you're taking a break from looking. You're not really looking for love. The 4 of Spades with that eye there is telling me you're taking a break from looking for love right now. You're like, I'm good. I'm not even looking. I'm just having a good time. Enjoying my life. Enjoying my independence right now, I hear. Okay, yeah, you're enjoying your independence. You're not blocked. In case you were wondering, no, you're not blocked. You still will allow yourself with the 3 of Hearts to receive love should it show up in your experience, but it's not high on your list of. It's not like it's not on your list of to-dos. You're like, that's on the list of when it's here, then I'm gonna take it. It's like that. When it shows up, I'm gonna take it. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. But if it's not here, I ain't tripping. It's like that. It's like it'll get here when it gets here. I ain't worried about it. It's like, you know what they're actually showing me is somebody who's into lowrider cars, and you send your car to the shop, and you don't want to rush them and pressure them and all that. You want them to take their time and do the job right. I'm just saying. You don't want somebody to rush a delicate situation. And that's how you feel about bringing new love in. But you know you're going to have it. You don't doubt whether or not you're going to have it. You know, you've seen that you have love in your life. You've had love before. You don't believe that it's over for you. You know there's more to come. You also know that love is something that happens naturally, especially the kind of love you want. You want organic love. You don't want forced love. You want somebody to reach out and talk to you and touch you because that's what they want to do, not because you sitting up here begging them to. Shit, ain't nobody begging for a motherfucking thing. Somebody said, I ain't too proud to beg. Not if it were playing games, no, but to consistently be like, hey, where you at? What you doing? Why you ain't call me? I ain't hear from you today. All that shit, nah, you ain't playing no games. Nah, you ain't doing all that. You ain't trying to force a damn thing. Okay. So, At this point, you're like, if somebody with this 8 of hearts on the 9 of spades, if somebody shows up in your experience and they're afraid to unleash their passion with you, it's a no-brainer for you. You walk away. You do not hesitate to walk away. If they don't open their heart, if they don't open their mouth, if they don't open their passion to you, you're like, that's not my one. My one will open their mouth. They will open their heart. They will open their life. They will open their mind. They will open their legs. They will open every fucking thing for me. The one that's mine. Okay, I heard not just open the legs. Some people are so good at opening the legs, I hear, but that's all they ever open. They don't open their mouth when they got a problem. They don't open their hearts to true love. They don't open their minds to, hey, this is your dream come true love. And if they're not open to all that, then it's definitely not your person, and you know that. Because I'm a daydream believer. Yes, you are a daydream believer. You believe in all that shit. And good on you, they said. All right. So, 2 of Wands. So you make your choices, okay? You're making a choice right now to return to peace. Were you recently focused on something, and because it wasn't open, the person wasn't open, okay, to you, so then you decided to just go, fuck this, I'm just gonna go chill and heal. Like, I'm gonna go chill in my healed mode. I heard, I'm gonna go chill in my healed mode. It doesn't upset you. Like, at one point you were so upset. I mean, it would have been great, but it is what it is. What you're going to do, you ain't going to force it, is what I heard. You're not going to force it, okay? They're saying that it was somebody else who was dealing with some situation in their life, and they were stuck in their head about it, so all they could do was really walk away at this point, yeah. And you're right now, because of that, as a result of that, 8 of spades going on that 9 of hearts up there, you are focused, okay, in your own stability, on your own emotional stability. You're like, I'm good on my own. And you're like believing that more and more and more and more, if that's possible, every day, because every day you're okay. And it's like, you can look back and remember where something like this would have completely ravaged your life. But you have this peace and contentment that comes only from within, with this 9 of hearts right here in your heart space. It's telling me that you're at peace. You're at peace. You're emotionally independent. Like, I can love you if I want, but I don't have to love you. I'm going to love me either way. So I'm getting all the love I need. I can love you too if you want to, but if you want me to love you, like, although my love is unconditional, the presence and the interaction with me has certain conditions. I have guidelines of how I respect myself and how I expect to be treated. I treat others, and I treat others the way I want to be treated, and I treat myself the way I want others to treat me, so that you know how to treat me. And if you don't treat me that way, then you're not going to treat me at all, okay? And you have no problem. You're at peace with that, okay? You have preconditions. You got deal breakers. Yeah, deal breakers, honey. You have deal breakers. If they can't open up to you in some sort of way, that's a deal breaker, because how can you move forward in such an intimate connection with somebody who refuses to open up to you? That's not really a good idea. Because whatever it is today, there'll be something again another day, years from now, and you're aware of that now. You've had enough go-arounds in love to see this, okay? And that's the truth. The Ace of Spades is coming out on the game. So you got your first ace out on the board. Okay, so now you got your truth, and you know that that's your truth, and you're not denying it. Look at that. Because you got your truth, now you got your second ace out on the game. Ace of Diamonds coming out. That's a solid new beginning for you. Some of you got a new job. Some of you are in a new place. You're just in a new energy overall. If you got a new car, a new job, a new fridge, a new watch, a new something like that, you could have treated yourself. Somebody treated theirself to something. And I hear it was in honor of being so fucking independent emotionally. You're so proud of yourself. Because like I said, it's a big deal to you to be able to sit back and observe yourself and your behavior in response to, once again, what you thought in response to, but it was just my imagination once again, running away with me. Yeah, you're like, this shit was just my imagination. I thought this was the one, but damn, it was just my imagination. Yeah, and that's the truth. And so now you have a solid beginning because you honoring that, you recognizing when your spirit is showing you that, you're not fighting that shit. Yeah, you're not. Okay. So you made a decision. Yeah. Based off of your truth with the Ace of Spades covering with the Two of Spades. Yeah. You made a decision that honors your truth at this point. Okay. And you could see you're trusting in the divine plan in what you desire. And you're going to keep going towards it. And what you're moving towards is what you desire, which is a love with somebody who's not afraid to fully on just love you the fuck the way you are. Go head first, dive into this shit with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Until then, Spirit shows you with the Queen of Diamonds coming out over this King of Spades. Just keep being the Queen of self-development. Keep taking care of your life, your health, your wealth, your beauty, all that. Minding your own fucking business, yeah, and stay focused there while we work on things, is what Spirit is saying, while we work on things, okay? So Spirit is navigating situations to get things in order for you. Meanwhile, you're building your best life, okay? And that helps keep you sucker-free with this Jack Spades. And it also starts, I'm hearing, speeding up the process of, so you're seeing a boost in your income, you're seeing a boost in busyness. It's preferable busyness. So if it's not income, like there could be a lot more good times with friends or family or what have you, yeah. Six of Diamonds coming out here over the Seven of Spades. And what you're investing in, you know, you're making sure you're investing in connections that invest back in you. Yeah. Two of Diamonds going on the Ace of Diamonds, saying that brings balance to your physical world. This is causing a lot of changes to happen in your physical experience. Yeah. And Ace of fucking Wands, Ace of Clubs energy coming out on the table. Now you have your third ace. Okay. And the Ace of Wands is about your power, baby. You're in your power. That's a fucking power move. Good on you. Yeah, that shit looks delicious. Okay, let's see. It's so savory. Okay, let's see what else we have coming up. The 10 of freaking Diamonds. Spirit has shown you. If you do this, you're going to be with this, and then you're going to be reaping the harvest, honey. It's harvest season for you. You know your harvest season is coming. You can sense it. You can feel it. Spirit has shown you this. They put that feeling in your bones. I heard in your bones. You could feel it in your bones that you're closer to your dreams, and I'm getting higher, closer to my dreams. Yeah, you know you're getting closer to your dreams, baby. You could feel that shit. Some of you, even they're showing me with this, you've actually been doing some kind of self-development. Something has changed around the situation with your family life. There's been awareness, clarity coming in about situations surrounding the family. So where somebody might have had some difficulties accepting something, or been at odds, or been making things difficult, that is smoothing over in this. And that is like part of the side effect of you choosing, I'm hearing, it's part of the side effect of you choosing your emotional independence, because you allowed someone here to do what the fuck they needed to do while you were in your emotional independence. You were busy dealing with this situation over here. What you weren't knowing is what you were doing here in this romance situation was affecting even your family situation. That's a great side effect. Okay. So, whatever this is, it's not that this Three of Spades up here. You know, the decision you made honoring your truth, it wasn't an easy one. Because what I hear is, yeah, that decision to separate the Two of Clubs that was sitting there this whole time. It wasn't an easy decision to make this change, is what I'm seeing. The change that you made, the choice to make a change to bring your life more into balance. Okay. It wasn't the easiest decision. Somebody, I'm getting, they were being an ass. They were showing their ass. Somebody was showing their ass. Okay. They're showing you that they could be an ass. They were showing you the asinine part of themselves. But it was still a challenge for you to make this choice, because this was something that's near and dear to your heart. This is somebody you actually really do love. Okay. Eight of Clubs energy coming out here in the first position of what you have. because you did the difficult thing. I heard because you made the sacrifice necessary. And you said, because if you would have stayed, that would have been, I'm hearing that would have been an act of greed. It would have been an act of greed, and even gluttonous. They're saying moderation is a key in this situation, because this person was only giving you so much. So then you have to dole it out, sparingly as well. There's something here about that. So 8 of clubs energy over here. Interesting, because the image has a snake here. As you start moving on and moving forward, I feel like there's this energy about watch out that you don't fall into anger about this because somebody didn't meet you halfway, is what I heard. Okay, now you taking all that energy you've been putting and to attract a partner who is passionate about you but will not get caught up in fear. Okay, somebody who is willing to overcome their fears to move towards love because they can see the divine plan. Somebody who trusts. You're putting all that over here into Spirit's hands right now. You got the clarity on that. That's a good move. Okay. And now in your desire, you have the 8 of diamonds. So you've taken that focus from relationships and you put it more on your own work life, your career, your money, some of you are working out. I see somebody spending more time at the gym, but and some of you are doing like fixing broken things. And I'm also getting the energy of fixing some things in your own family cycles. Okay. Yeah. And so you could be talking right now with this 8 of diamonds moving over here over the 9 of wands in the conversation place. You could be talking about how, you've overcome a lot of these challenges. You're talking to a friend, a family member, a confidant, any of those I'm hearing. Yeah, you're talking to somebody about the cycles and how you made a move to break the cycle. You're even talking about how it was easier for you to do than you thought it would ever be. You never were able to do this so easily before. Yeah, you're talking about that. Let's see what else we have. So I'm hearing, because there's already been, I don't know if it was 2 or 3, I can't remember, moves that were available well before I made them. By the time I realized what moves I had available to make, those moves were sitting on the table for a minute. So here's the thing. A couple of these moves, you sat there and stared at for a while, but you didn't make the move. You took your time. You acted slowly because you wanted to be sure about your step. Like I said, this is something that really matters to you. You want to make a sure step. Yeah, 7 of clubs coming out on the 8 of pentacles and 9 of clubs over here in your conversation. 7 of clubs talks about protecting yourself, right? So what I hear your conversation is, I'm protecting myself from the repetitive cycles that I worked so hard to overcome. They're showing me a conversation with somebody. I was really working on my prosperity, and this person wanted to go out to eat with me. And I was like, well, let's go over here. And they're like, no, that's too expensive. Let's go over here. They're way cheaper. And I got a coupon. And I just remember it was the biggest turnoff. It was the biggest fucking turnoff. I was like, I've been working so hard on my prosperity that I really don't want to go over there where it's cheaper just because it's cheaper and because you got a coupon. Like, that's exactly contradictory to everything I've been doing. So there's something here about that. It's like, you're talking about how something here, if you were to go down the path of a certain thing, that would overcome everything you've been working for up until now. So you're not willing to do that. You're not willing to compromise on what you've been working so hard to build up for yourself. Okay. What else do we have for you right now? Let's see. Did we get to the end of the game? Let me just go through those cards one more time and make sure. Maybe. Let's see. 6 of clubs. So this 6 of clubs still in the hand is telling me you have not yet seen the victory in love, the success in love that you would like to see at this time. Whatever your goal is, see that position of the desire is empty. You still haven't fulfilled that desire. And the 6 of clubs is down here. That's our victory card. Victory is still it still hasn't come out of to play yet. I heard it hasn't come out to play yet. Okay. But with this Queen of Spades still not in play and doesn't play, it's telling me that you're not allowing this to make you become embittered, And I hear, and you are aware that at some point, the ones that you have given these opportunities in love to share love with, they'll realize like what the opportunity was at some point, but it'll be after you've removed yourself from the situation. Yeah, the Four of Hearts is coming out, and it does not play either. And it's right here, and it's saying, yeah, you're not interested in accepting an offer with somebody who's only going to reject you. You know, somebody who, why would you accept an offer from somebody who doesn't accept you? Because their lack of willingness to open up is a sign of rejection for you. And you've deduced that ultimately, if they can't accept you enough to open up to you, ultimately they're going to end up rejecting you anyway. So what's the fucking point? You know, Queen of Clubs energy here. You know that is only going to piss you the fuck off. And, you know, one thing for somebody here that really matters is you're not interested in being the other woman at all. You have zero interest in that. So we've reached the end of the solitaire game, but we're not at the end of the message from it. Basically, what you have right now is you're moving things along. You're getting a lot of financial gains. You're moving your independence along. That's the final answer at this point in time. You're growing your independence. You're putting your energy towards working to build your own self up. Whether that's in your health, in your wealth, whatever it is, you're building up independence for you. And right now, that's the final decision. Ain't nothing else to talk about right now. That's it. You ain't looking at nobody else. You ain't fucking with nobody else. You ain't, whatever this was, you're done with that. You're done with that, and you're done with it for now. You're like, I'm not looking. Okay. Again, there's an unfulfilled desire. We have nothing in the desire, which is good because it's telling me right now where you find yourself, you actually are, like I said, 9 of Hearts, which is still here in the heart position. You're super independent. You're not wanting for shit. You feel like I have everything that I need, that I literally have everything that I need. Anything else is just a bonus on top. I'm just going to give a lot more attention to everything that I have. I see that in your actions. 3 of Hearts and the 4 of Spades is, and look at the sun right here, right? The sun is always a great sign of happiness, of consciousness, of pure positive energy. So 3 of Hearts and the 4 of Spades, you're like, I'll spend some time with my friends. I'll spend some time by myself. This is very nurturing for you. You're good. You have a good life. You're happy to rest. And you're okay with sleeping in bed by yourself. The 4 of Spades for me is a card that talks about sleeping in bed alone. Yeah. You're okay with sleeping in bed alone. You're not going to be running down the street, chasing behind somebody, driving around looking for where the fuck they done gone to. You're not finna be wondering who the fuck they on the phone with, what the fuck they doing, why they ain't call me back, why they ain't text me back, why they ain't show up, why they didn't come home, why they sneak out the house, all that bullshit. You ain't playing those games with nobody right now. And it's like, if somebody can't open up to you, then you know that those are the kinds of games you're setting yourself up for. And you're like, I'm not doing that shit. I'd rather sleep by myself. That's what I see here. In your heart position, 8 of Spades and the 9 of Hearts is again, why is this card here? Hold on, what was this supposed to go to? Let me just check something. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 1. Where the fuck did this come from? Can somebody, did y'all see? This was, was this supposed to be here? Oh, that might have fucked up the whole game. I don't know. Okay, so let me just add this back into the mix because that's the only place I see where it belongs. The 7 of Diamonds. I don't remember pulling this card out. I don't remember saying it. It's like, where the fuck did that card come from? I'm going to have to rewind this and watch it. What is that? 29 minutes? I'm going to look at like 28 minutes. Anyways, the 7 of Diamonds is telling me, and on here it's a fire, right? It's giving me 2 ideas. The first one is what I always talk about. 7 of Diamonds energy is the mind your own fucking business and tend to your own garden. Take care of home. Okay. The fire talks to me about when it no longer serves my best interest, burn it the fuck up. And it's like you're doing that immediately. Okay. Back over here to your heart position. You're focused on emotional independence. I'm hearing it's astounding at just how content you literally can be in your own energy, because you look back at who you used to be, and at some point, like, you used to really get anxious, stressed out, like all fucked up in the head about being by yourself. You didn't like to be by yourself. You didn't like it too quiet. Let me put the TV on, let me put the radio on, let me call somebody on the phone. You ain't like that shit no more. You're cool. Just sitting there in the quiet, or maybe you do watch TV, but you're okay doing it by yourself. Before somebody here, you couldn't even fucking watch TV by yourself. You definitely couldn't sleep in the bed by yourself. You never sleep in your bed by yourself. Now you loving it, okay? It's a whole new day for you. I hear you focus on how good that feels, and that's a beautiful thing. All right. What's going on with you emotionally in your subconscious, okay? Subconscious emotions. Jack of Hearts. The Red Joker. And the King of Wands. Subconsciously, you feel like Spirit told you that this person made a decision for another lover, that they have another lover. Subconsciously, that's some of you. Subconsciously, you know that you have to just protect your business right now. Subconsciously, for somebody else, you feel like this is the best way you can protect your family, I hear. And for somebody else, subconsciously, you know that somebody chose, did I already say somebody chose another lover? Also, subconsciously, you feel like somebody is coming back to your life with an apology, but they still have to make that choice. Okay? In the conversation, you have the 9 of clubs, the 8 of diamonds, and the 7 of clubs. In your conversation, you're saying, I'm going to stand my ground. My life is getting really beautiful. I've had a lot of breakthroughs. I've closed a lot of karmic cycles, and I'm not going back down that path again. Subconsciously, what's going on in the conversation you're having is King of Diamonds, Ace of Hearts, love, okay, perfect, 7 of Hearts, and the King of Hearts. Okay. Subconsciously, what's going on in your conversation is a whole lot of fucking self-love is going on. And you're like, you're going to just love yourself until whoever wants to come and love you loves you. Some of you are still loving the person unconditionally, even the ones you've had to walk away from, the one or ones. Yeah, you are still doing that, even subconsciously. But with that Ace of Hearts there, with the King of Diamonds, it's like you're loving seeing the gains. You're loving watching your business grow. You're loving watching your body morph as you go to the gym. You're loving the way your house is coming together as you've been investing more time in it. You're loving the way your career is coming together as you've been focused on that. What is this that you've been focused on? You're loving the way it's coming together. And even if you're not talking about that, that's what's going on subconsciously with the conversation. What you know is 2 of Hearts is still sitting here. And it's talking about love is here for you. You know love is here on this earth at this time with you, and it's yours. And look at that. There's a nice gentleman there with his top hat on the table. So that's like telling me, you know that there is a love here for you that's going to respect you, that's going to see you, that's going to be ready for you, okay, and ready to take action, ready to jump at the opportunity. In the subconscious, 5 of clubs, okay, with the 10 of clubs, with the 5 of diamonds, and the Joker, bullseye Joker, okay, and the bonus Joker. Well, damn. Well, what I see is subconsciously what you know is that you have actually killed 2 birds with 1 stone. One bird that you killed with the same stone as the other is codependency and abandonment issues. The other is feeling like you need to compete for affection and for love. Like you got to prove yourself or something like that. Like you got to prove your worth and your value to be loved by somebody. No, they should fucking know. They could see it. They could sense it. It takes one to know one. If they can't fucking see it, then they ain't one. Hello? Huh. It takes one to know one. If they can't fucking see it, then they ain't one. And so you're remembering it. You're remembering that. And that's like kind of a law in your life. You know what I'm saying? So you killed 2 birds with 1 stone is what I'm hearing. The decision to hold out for the right love, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You ain't competing for nobody's attention. I'm not finna sit up here and try to pass a bunch of ridiculous tests you want to put in front of me. That's ridiculous. If you're trusting in this love, if you can see what the fuck I am and you are one, then you know you don't need to want to fucking test me, because testing me is not the right way to go. Number one, testing is bullshit. Okay, in this situation, don't be fucking testing me. You ain't God. You ain't got no right to test me. Okay, God could test me, but you can't. Okay, the universe can test me, but you can't, type of shit. Like, because we're not talking about normal shit that happens on the day-to-day life. Okay, so you got your person and now they going through some stuff. That could be totally a test, but that's not them testing you. That's situations and circumstances, which is AKA the universe or God. Okay. But we're talking about somebody who sets you up in situations. They're like, well, let's see what they do when I do this. Let's see what they do when I do that. I'm going to run away today and see if they come give chase after me. I'm just going to ignore them and for the next few days and see if they going to blow my phone up, if they going to get hurt. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between God or the universe setting you up and a person like trying to set you up to see if you're going to fail. Like, hold on, why are you doing that? There's not enough challenges and tests for a union like this to come together by divine design? Oh, you think you need to add your own in this? Okay, guess what? Now I see the divine design in this. I ain't playing these fucking head games, because that's what that is. That is all head games, fucking gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not going to follow with you. I'm not going to hold your hand, and I'm not going to follow with you while we walk around the mall. And then when you leave my ass there, I'm going to say, but you left me there. No, motherfucker, I was holding your hand. You pulled away from me. Then you motherfucking disappeared. Where the fuck did you go? What did you think I was going to do? Just sit there all night and wait for you to magically turn up like you magically disappeared on me? You was the one that pulled the disappearing act. Don't turn it on me. You ain't playing them type of head games no more, you see? Type of shit. If you actually had that experience happen to you, they said 1,000 points because you handled it like a trooper. I don't know what the fuck you did, but you handled it like a trooper. They said you just fucking left. All right. Whoo, really? Somebody's getting demerits. If you had that exact situation and you didn't leave and you hunted them down and you waited for them and you did all the shit on the phone they was trying to get you to do, they said, give yourself a 20-point demerit and don't do it again. Okay. Oh, Lord. Well, in the position of what Spirit's been trying to show you, Spirit has been trying to show you to invest wisely with the 6 of diamonds. Yeah, because there's a divine plan even involved when you walk away with the 8 of hearts. And when you walk away from ones that aren't passionate about you, with that 9 of spades that has that rose on it, you're choosing to hold space and stay sucker free for the one that is. For somebody who's going to be fearless about loving you like you fearless about loving them. Okay? Fearless about being open and available and emotionally available and intellectually available and every kind of way available. They're going to be comfortable with you like you're going to be comfortable with them. So there's like, yeah, that's part of the divine plan here for you. Keep doing that. Okay, 10 of diamonds. You're going to focus on your family and build a lot of wealth in between now and then. And your focus on this is going to help you stay busy and move the energy along as you focus on building yourself up with the clarity and the King of Spades. Yeah, just cut that shit out, okay? And what they're trying to get you to know still, subconsciously here, the message that's in your unread inbox is about to get read right here. We're going to open up the unread message from Spirit in the inbox right here. The Queen of Hearts, the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Spades, the 6 of Hearts, the 3 of Diamonds, and the Jack of Diamonds. So what Spirit's trying to get you to see is, listen, honey, Linda, honey, listen, honey. Queen of Hearts, you're psychic, you're intuitive. Yes, you're being guided, okay? But there is some cross-current energy to you about the past situations, about third-party situations and walking away from those, okay? It is telling you that it's time for you to address that, because that's going on with you somewhere still subconsciously about third-party situations that you've had to walk away from in the past because it was sabotaging. It was sabotaged with third-party energies. Do you need to forgive somebody? Do you need to find the blessing of it? What is it? Well, I for most of you, I'm hearing, okay, 85 to 90% is what they're saying. Most of you, you're just not aware of it, but you actually are already doing this. Like you might be feeling like, fuck, it's never going to work out for me or something like that. But at the end of the day, what's really happening is you're finding your nerve to follow your intuition and walk away from the shit that really just is, it would be a self-sabotaging move to keep it, you know? So you're actually doing, I hear, a lot better than what you're aware of. Yeah. Some of you, you're still on the verge of picking that up. That intuitively you're being guided to avoid self-sabotaging situations, okay, in the present as a result of energies from the past. Yeah. So that happens in two ways. Okay. So some of you, this is happening because in the way of you're not looking at this situation like if it was the past. It's not the past. You know that. You ain't pretending like it is. But at the same time, you're not going to make the same misstep. You're not going to play. Everybody plays a fool sometimes. But not every fucking time. You're not playing the fool every fucking time. No, not anymore. You're good on that. That's what I see. You know, and you will receive the love that you want. You will receive the love that you want, and it will come in, and it will be a powerful soulmate, and it will work, and it will grow slow and healthy is the other thing that I'm seeing in those same cards there in the subconscious of what Spirit's trying to show you. It's actually a really beautiful message tonight. So there's one more ace that's got to come out, and that's the Ace of Hearts energy. It was here in the subconscious of your conversation. So, it didn't get put on the board. So there's something here about another, okay, thank you. They're saying the only thing that's stopping you from putting that Ace of Hearts here is shame and guilt about opening your heart to love. So you've been beating yourself up because your heart is open to love, because people didn't know what the fuck to do with it. Stop it. That's the bit of self-love that's missing. That is the bit of self-love that's been missing. That's it. That's what you need to do. So you don't need to feel regret because you open your heart up. Don't feel regret because you're a lover. Don't feel regret because you fall in love easy. Don't feel regret because you take a chance on love and a million times and so far that shit still ain't worked out. Don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad because it doesn't hurt you so much to move on anymore. And don't feel shame or regret because your feelings don't get caught up like that no more about loving somebody else. That's the only part that's missing to your self-love right here. So be confident with your choices. When you feel the desire to stay, when you feel the desire to walk away, you're listening to your intuition. Trust your intuition. Don't begin to down talk yourself or think bad on yourself because your intuition showed you like this is some bullshit and you don't need it. There's no reason for you to feel guilty about that. Okay. I'm also hearing, and don't feel guilty or shame because you let somebody else, and then after you left them, they went through their own repercussions and consequences for the bullshit that they did. That's not your problem. That's not your responsibility. You're not here to save nobody or change nobody. This is part of why you walk away, because when you walk away, you're realizing like, this isn't really for me. And that's okay. Everybody's going to get there at their own time. But remember, we talked a lot about it's, thank God it hasn't been coming out recently, but we had talked a lot in the recent past about closing down the window of control, the portal of control, that how it clears curses and karmas and a whole bunch of shit because you're not trying to control anyone else. Now that window of control is shut down and they can no longer control you either. So there's something here about that. Let me go ahead and go into your Alpha and Omega messages. Let's see what we have. All right. From the Guardian Angel Tarot, we have the Emperor coming out. It says organization. Your plans are on target, and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. So, organization, Emperor. The Emperor also talks to me about stepping up and taking action and growing. And he is the boss. He's the Lord. He's the landowner. He is the one who is large and in charge. Okay. That is part of your guidance. Get your life together. Oh, also the authority figure. Yeah, the authority figure. Remember that you're the authority in your life. That's important here. Postcard from Spirit message. What do we have? Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you, even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? This is what we have for your Tarot in the Shadows message tonight. Make sure you tune in to the download tomorrow and go check out that all zodiac sign reading that I did this freaking Friday, this freaking weekend. That's what it was. Okay. All zodiac signs are in there. And then they have the little sign on the table so you can scroll to your zodiac signs you want to watch. Okay. Until next time, I'm so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Thank you for subscribing, giving the video a thumbs up. The more tuned in, tapped in, turned on you are to the channel, the more your guides are going to be tuned in, tapped in, turned on with me. I'm just saying that's how it works. The more you interact with the channel, the more you keep showing up, the more your guides know that you're going to be watching and I'm ready to channel. So it's going to feel like every fucking message has something for you, if not the whole thing. It happens. It happens all the time. And don't worry, you're not taking over my show. Yeah, you right there, you're taking over my show because I keep talking about your story. So does everybody else. I'm just saying that's how it works. So until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.